Hey, it's Sasha Chats. I hope your day is going well, as it's all good over here. Now let's get into this. But before we do, I must remind you that everything I say in this video is allegedly and in my opinion. Girl, they out here dipping in the queen's business. Child, they say that she has thrown Kenneth Petty's clothes out of the window, child. Now, Gossip of the City is the blog that's reporting this, and they are saying that the couple are in the middle of a major marital crisis, and the details are messy, messy, messy. Now, the blog is claiming that Nikki has kicked Mr. Petty out of their Hollywood home, going as far as to throw his clothes out of the window. Now, that has not been confirmed, but if the rumors are true, this will mark the couple's first major public split. If it's true, child, because I don't want to be sued. Anywho, Gossip of the City posted this Auntie has been quiet lately. The police showed up in those hills after a domestic dispute. The neighbor called the police after witnessing it. Auntie was throwing clothes out of the window as he was walking down the street, child. And so that's what's being said by neighbors in those Hollywood hills. Allegedly, child. Allegedly. And if you've been keeping up, you know that this is not the first time that rumors have been spread about this couple may be heading for a divorce. Now, Nikki has been outspoken in the past, but as of recently, she's been keeping her life pretty quiet. And ever since she married Kenneth Petty back in 2019, her fans have been guessing about her love life. Now, Kenneth is a level 2 ex-offender, and a lot of her fans did not like the fact that she married this guy. And so, as far as we know, Nikki began dating Kenneth in 2018, although they know each other from back in the day. And the fans are upset that she married somebody of his status. While she was rising to fame, he was locked up. Now, Petty did 5 years behind bars for rape. He later returned to jail for a manslaughter charge. He spent 7 years in prison out of a 10-year sentence. Then in 2022, he was sentenced to house arrest because he failed to register as an ex-offender in California. Now, Nikki's fans were astonished by her blind loyalty and interest in a man with them type of charges in his background, of course, causing controversy to surround their relationship. And it's probably why she hasn't given any details. Now, the couple wed October 2020. And soon after, Nikki added the name Petty to her social media. And that is partly why fans have created the narrative that there's trouble in paradise, because in April of 2020, Nikki removed any mention of the Petty name from her social media profiles. Now, it was also around this time, and she slowed down posting about their relationship, which led fans to believe that they were through, but turns out that was far from the truth. Then in 2023, Kenneth seemed to be absent from several important events in Nikki's life, including a festival, which left fans speculating that there was marital troubles. Insiders claim Petty was barred from traveling due to his legal issues. And it didn't help that later in that same year, Nikki purchased a new home in Hidden Hills, California. Rumor is Kenneth stayed behind in the Thousand Oaks home. But that didn't last long, and soon Nikki was posting, and it seemed that the couple was living in the same space. But in 2024, Nikki fueled rumors again when she tweeted this. And when you don't add context, people are left to assume, and honey, they assume the worst. But I think she may have done it for promo, because just a week later, she featured her man on her feed, and that suggested that everything was good and dandy. A more recent rumor being talked about is that Nikki stopped following Kenneth on Instagram. While fans first noticed she was no longer following him in July, she hasn't corrected the situation. Now, he is still following her, but he doesn't post that often. Now, Nikki and Kenneth have been married for almost 6 years, and she's been known to profess her love for her man on special occasions. So we will be watching her posts in October to see if they celebrate together. Despite all the rumors, no divorce papers have been filed, but if the couple decides to split, it could be a nightmare for Nikki because insiders claim she opted against signing a prenuptial agreement when they tied the knot. And I'm no lawyer, but Kenneth could be entitled to a nice cut when considering Nikki's net worth if they do decide to divorce. And I'll leave that right there. I'm watching from the sidelines, wishing her nothing but the best. I don't know if this rumor is true or not, but I will be watching for any updates or changes in this situation. Now, can you do me a favor and subscribe to the channel? Like the video. Comment down below. Your girl is very close to 1,000 subscribers. Thanks in advance.